Hi you guys, I'm Amrita and welcome to Europify. In today's video, we're going to talk about perhaps the first thing that comes to one's mind when they plan to move to Germany either for study or for work. And that is German mandatory to make a survival in Germany? So in today's video, let's find out if it is mandatory or if it is just advised, and how you can approach this and what are the sources you can use to get a better hold on the language. Before proceeding further, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do that. And if you're new to my channel, please stick around for some informative videos. And if you like my videos and find this content useful, consider subscribing and also hit the bell icon to stay updated with all my new videos. Now, this German language requirement is a very subjective topic, but from a high-level perspective, there are broadly three factors that decide up to what level do you need this German language. And the first one is for what purpose you're moving to Germany, whether it is for higher studies or for doing work, or if you're coming to Germany to join your spouse. And the second one is where in Germany are you moving to? And the third one is for how long. Alright, so let's talk about all the factors one by one. So the first one is the purpose of coming to Germany. So when it comes to study, people normally come to Germany for bachelor's or master's, but mostly for master's. So let's stick to that. It's a common myth among people that only if you know German language, you can do higher studies in Germany. But that's not entirely true, guys. There are a lot of public universities in Germany which offer complete study in English. So starting from your lectures, your exams, your thesis, everything will be in English. So if you're coming to Germany for your master's degree and with a course in English, then your German requirements will be very minimum. With that, I don't say it's not at all required, but for studies, it might not be required. But for your lifestyle outside of the university, it is still recommended to have at least a basic level of German language knowledge. But if your course is in German language, then it's highly advisable to do at least a few levels of a German language course back in your home country and then come to Germany for higher studies. The second scenario is when you come to Germany to join your spouse and you don't have any intention to work here. In that case, learning German is not that necessary, I would say. But again, it depends on you. If you want to have a complete, social integration, you want to make friends with the locals, in that case, of course, you will need to have the German language knowledge. It's not like nobody speaks English or any other language here, but German is quite dominant. So, yeah. Now, the third scenario where you move to Germany for work. Again, it depends on a lot of factors like what kind of company are you going to work in Germany and what is the type of work. So if it is a multinational company, then you can expect an international environment and most of the work will be in English. Maybe some paperwork will be in German, but normally from experience I'm speaking, I'm also working in a MNC and I have never needed the German language knowledge yet. But yeah, if you're joining a German company, then you can expect everything to be in German, starting from your meetings to any sort of paperwork, everything will be in German. So in that case, you will require a good hold of German, at least an intermediate to start with. Now, coming to the type of work. So if you are, for example, a software professional or a coder and you don't have any client-facing activities at work, then probably you won't require German language hold that a lot. But if, for example, you are in marketing or in sales or in the HR space, then you need a good hold on the German language because you're going to communicate with people within Germany. So German is the official language in here. So yeah, it's very much expected out of you. There is no doubt about it that learning a new language is a very tough job. It's really draining, requires a lot of hard work and commitment. But let's try to look at the brighter side and let's understand what are the benefits of learning the German language if you're planning to move here and stay here for a while. Benefit number 1. Learning the German language will increase your chances of getting a job in Germany. When you are just an English speaker, then the competition for a job is much higher because there are a lot of people who don't know the German language and they often run after the English job and more number of people for lesser number of English jobs. So if you have the knowledge of German language, then you'll have, ability to apply for the jobs that requires not only English but also German language. Germany is a synonym of bureaucracy. So if you're in Germany, you have to do a lot of paperwork and you need to go to the different authorities again and again. And in all the offices except for the foreigners office, you are supposed to speak in German. So having the German language will help you, communicate easily and effectively with the different authorities if required. And same with, while searching for apartment or for any sort of household service or any sort of customer facing services, you need to have the German language skill to better communicate. There is no doubt that these days, at least the younger generation, they speak in English. But yeah, if you go a little higher in the generation, people don't speak English or they don't prefer to speak in English. So if you make even a smaller effort in learning German, then people really appreciate. They don't even laugh at your mistakes. They instead, encourage you to speak. So learning German helps you get through a smoother life here for sure. Learning the German language will definitely add up to your social circle. So with the knowledge of the German language, you will finally be able to come out of your expat bubble and be friends with the German local people here and, live the full essence of the German culture. And yeah, you'll just enjoy your life more if you have better hold on the language. Also, if you're planning to stay in Germany for longer, learning the German language, at least up to the B1 level, will accelerate your process of getting the permanent residence and citizenship. So yeah, one more very important benefit. In this video, I'll list some of the sources that has personally helped me grow my German language skill. I'm not still very fluent in German, but at least I can understand if something's written in German or if I hear somebody talking in German, and I can also make some basic conversation. The first on my list will be the conventional language schools. So far I have experience with 2 major language schools from Germany. One is the Goethe Institute, which is quite well known and respectable when it comes to the German language schools. And I had done my A1 back in India from Goethe Institute. And in Berlitz, I had done after coming to Europe. So yeah, both of these are highly respectable in Germany, a little on the expensive side, but I would say the experience was quite good. And it also offers, private tuitions or private intensive course, or if you want to do in a group, or if you're a working professional and you prefer learning German over the weekend, there are a lot of courses as per your needs, and just depending on how much time you can impart. So yeah, these are the 2 that I have tested personally, but there may be a lot of cheaper options, the local language schools and even private tutors that you can research about and try your hands on. And the second source is YouTube channels. So it's again open source, so free of cost. And there are a lot of really good YouTube channels that will help you subconsciously grow your language knowledge. My 2 personal favorites are Learn German with Anja and Easy German. So the first one is quite in a fun way. So I normally watch it when, I'm doing some tasks like, cooking or, any random stuff. So I just watch these videos and you don't feel like you're making an effort even, to learn the language. And subconsciously you realize that you're developing your language knowledge after watching a lot of episodes from these channels. And Easy German is like, a street style conversation that few people do. So they talk to people on the streets, and then they ask in German, and people answer back in German, and every day they come with different themes. And yeah, it's really interesting to watch and also helps you grow your German knowledge. So these two are my personal favorites, but there are a lot of really good YouTube channels, and yeah, I'll try to name some of those in the description box so you can check it out easily. But yeah, please note that yeah, YouTube is the second best source for learning language. The third source that I have personally tried is these online platforms for language training. And during the pandemic last year, I had tried this platform called lingoni. And I had done, they have a lot of options like a sprint and marathons. With the sprints, you need to do, one class every day. And with this, just a smaller discipline comes in your schedule to impart regularly some time to the German language training. But I was doing marathon, which allows you to control how, in what pace you want to do your training. And it's a really good platform because, there are native speakers from, all around the world. I mean, German speakers, but they are placed out of, all different parts of the world. And that gives you the flexibility to define your own schedule to take the training. Also, it provides you a lot of flexibility in choosing the schedule and also the kind of classes that you want to do. So there are normally, the reading, the speaking, listening, and writing. These are the broader categories in a language training. So you can decide on your own which one you want to grow more. So if you are, you want to concentrate more on speaking, then you can choose the speaking classes and then, schedule those as per your timings. So yeah, a lot of flexibility with the schedules and the type of topic. And also it's very well organized, and they have a lot of offers with, paybacks and, discounts. So it was worth the investment, I would say. These are my top 3 resources for learning German. But apart from that, I have tried podcasts also. For example, Easy German has a podcast as well, which is really good. And there are a lot of really good applications like DuoLingo or, Memorize that really helps in learning the language faster and better. Also, I have a list of resources from a Reddit group that I'm a part of. So I'll link that in the description so you can check that out and just see if it is useful for you. Alright, so that was it for today's video, guys. I hope you find this information useful, and if yes, please don't forget to hit that like button, and also please do subscribe to my channel. That will encourage me to bring more such videos for you. But I'll see you next time with another new video. Till then, take care and bye.